some of the biggest names. Now he's going for Kimura there.
Yep, the reverse figure four, as I call it.
Takase with the cross-side position on Brennan. Brennan, of course, has faced a lot of MMA luminaries, including Pat Miletich. Faced him 3 times with a draw and 2 losses. He's coming off, of course, a victory over Mitsuoka at the first edition of Bushido. Has also faced Takanori Gomi, who will be on later on tonight as part of the Team Vanderlei versus Team Japan best of 3 affair. Takase continues to control Brennan. Brennan trying to scramble underneath the half guard. Open half guard there.
Yep. Brennan should try to explode to the right now and see if he can reverse him. It's a good moment at this moment because Takase's left arm is underneath his jaw. He can explode now to the right and see if he can reverse him. Especially because he's got his left foot also underneath Takase's leg. Yeah, he should do it right now. He should throw it to the side. Twist him to the right.
He's got the arm around the back of Takase. You're right, boss. That would be a wise move.
Yeah. And again, look, Takase is leaning all the way to the side. It's real easy now to turn him. He's going to explode to the right.
Momentum there would be all in Brennan's favor. Perhaps that's what he's trying to set up. You can tell that the wheels are in motion for Brennan, but not attempting anything right now.
And Takase is going for that reverse figure four again now. Watch now, he's going to release the left arm underneath Chris's head, and he goes.
There it is. Good job, boss. As there is Takase setting up an attempt at a key lock here, and perhaps a Kimura. Now
he should turn. There we go. Yep, he's going. It looks like he's going to go for a try. I wanted to say triangle because he locked his the left hand up of Takase. Okay, Chris
in the corner,
is definitely working on something now. Okay.
For Brennan is Pete Spratt, the secret weapon, UFC veteran, and Zach Brennan. For Takase, we have Kazuhiro Nakamura, Pride veteran, Mr. Masuda, and Mr. Chishima shouting out instructions. And while we have a momentary lapse here in the ground game, 5 minutes, we're halfway through round one. Again, boss, want to remind everyone the next time we'll be on pay-per-view is April 25th. Definitely a date you want to mark down on your pay-per-view calendar. It is the beginning Total Elimination 2004, a 16-match tournament to find out who is the absolute world's best fighter already signed. And what a list. Mirko Krokop, Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira, Fedor Emelianenko, Heath Herring, Centuriu, the sumo wrestler from the United States, and tentatively scheduled very nearly putting their names on the dotted line, Mark Coleman, who won the Grand Prix in 2000. Takayama, the big Japanese fighter, was in a war with Don Fry. And speaking of Fry, he may also be a part of the 16-man tournament. So be joining us April 25th for what should be the biggest beginning of a pay-per-view this year. It's going to be spread over 3 pay-per-views, and that will be the highlight of 2004, no doubt about it. Brought to you by Pride Fighting Championships, the world's biggest and best MMA organization.
Chris should work here. I mean, he went to Big Bear. He should work. Work his position, make Takase tired. I mean, he's in a phenomenal stamina. He's got to work. That's what he's got to do. He cannot just lay there because he's going to lose the fight like this. Takase, again, looking for that same armbar, you know? You see, he's going to pass his head again, and he's going to go again for the reverse figure four. You watch. 1, 2, 3. And he's going to shoot it in again.
So you liked my delivery. You know, not everyone is an internet keyboard prophet. I got to remind the fans about the big events coming up here at Pride.
I know, but I'm looking there and I'm kind of stressed because I know that Chris says that he trained a Big Bear, you know, and he should work.
And I don't want to take away from these warriors as well, but there definitely now seems to be some action on the bottom there by Brennan. As he's trying
side choke. He's going for a side choke now here, Takase. He has to squirrel himself out. No, he's not going to make it because Chris will know this. Now, side mount. I mean, come on. Chris got to really work now.
Now, do you think there is enough strategy being employed by Takase that warrants this position continuing, even though he's in control, or should the referee maybe think of, okay, now there's an attempt at a knee, but...
As a stand-up, I thought 3 minutes ago.
Really?
2 minutes ago, I already thought about maybe the referee should stand him up.
And I thought with Bushido during the rules meeting that they would enforce that rule of going to a stand-up position quicker. But now they're looking to shift position. Now north-south position being employed by Takase, but not reining in a knee. And if he attempted one, now it's cross-side position, looking to control the head and arm perhaps, but Brennan not giving it to him. Not easily, anyhow.
Chris should work, keep working, moving on the ground. Don't let Takase get the control. Don't let him throw his knees.
He's worried about that knee.
Use your stamina. That's what he should do. Go for it.
Are you disappointed by what's happening thus far, boss?
Yes, I am. I want to see him move. Even though if he doesn't escape, make him his head spin. Make him think about everything. Maybe the first attempt doesn't work, but the second or the third, maybe you got to catch on. There's a side choke attempt again from Takase, but he's still in the half guards no, he's now actually in this side. But, there's nothing there because he has to jump over to the other side. Plus, Chris Brennan will know that. But this is not the way for Chris to win the fight.
Okay, for Takase, are you happy with what he's doing thus far?
Look at this.
Oh, there he almost tried looking for a head scissors there, and
he's trying to go constantly for the reverse figure four, and then when he can put his leg over the head of Chris, then he could have it. You look at this. Now he's going to go for an arm bar. Watch this, he's going to pull it.
1 minute left.
No. Okay, Chris really got to go to work now.
Spring off there was Brennan.
It's just here's like a triangle. It's like a triangle choke. It's a triangle choke that he's got on Chris. He says it's okay, but it's a good choke delivered here.
Interesting variation of the triangle choke being put on by Daiju Takase.
Very slick.
And
very
this is
slick.
dangerous for Chris Brennan.
Takase should start hitting here.
But isn't his arm is trapped there, boss?
No, it is, but it's still on both sides,
So he's
look at this
now
knee.
he surrenders it and now starts a flurry of punches back into an open guard, but posturing up right away is Takase, and now an open guard again. So Brennan seems to be frustrated. He's discombobulated right now by the efforts of Takase. And there is the end of round one and a frustrating round for Brennan. Were you happy with the work of Takase? Did he do enough, or did you see where he could have even done more?
No, I did. He did a perfect job, because you don't want to make a mistake, because if you make a mistake, you're going to get caught in a submission by Chris. But what he did was totally controlling the fight. He was on top, had total control the whole time, throughout the whole first round. So Chris really got to go to work right now.
Well, for Chris, it's back to the
5-minute round.
Yeah, for Chris, it's back to the drawing board. And so, having said that, let's go to the replays here.
Look at that takedown.
Nice
Straight
takedown.
to the side. And there we go. Reverse figure four. You see, and now if he can, he's getting a half guard. You see, Chris can try to throw him to the right, reverse him to the right. It's kind of dangerous because one leg is caught. But what he can do also is put his left knee, stretch it out first, and then put it in between the hands, and then you can break the grip. Now look at this. This is officially a choke, but what Chris does is he puts his arm straight up. So if his arm would be a little bit more to us, if you see it, look at it like it now, then it would have been a good choke. So he nearly got it there.
There's a philosophy shared in Pride Fighting Championships, boss, where there is, of course, you should fight to win, not just, fight to survive or fight to defend.
No,
Shouldn't it be taken a step further, fight to finish?
No, Takase did.
Yes, I agree with that.
Yeah.
But at times when you're in a position where you find yourself, sometimes there was also laying and praying there as well, though.
Yep, I know.
And I'm not saying, again, when you're training,
look at
and the
that.
amount of time, there we go. Now he's trying the same takedown that he tried in the first round. This time, Brennan was able to thwart that attempt. Nice outside heel trip takedown by Takase. Back on top into the close guard now of Brennan. And Brennan now looks like he's trying to set up what could be triangle, but
he can try to escape now. Look, he's going to try to fly it over, go for a triangle maybe.
yeah, but
No.
now it's way too high.
I don't know what
I don't know.
Chris wants to do right now, but let's just see if he's got a nice little secret for us.
There's some rights being delivered from the bottom by Chris Brennan. Finds himself in the same position he occupied for the majority of round number one. Daiju Takase, again, as we've mentioned, definitely someone not to be taken lightly.
No.
Has had a lot of high-profile victories. Has been in there with a virtual who's who of MMA. The likes of Jeremy Horn, Ikuhisa the Punk Minowa, Nathan Marquardt, Fabiano Iha, Laverne Clark, Joel De Oliveira, Antonio Schembri, Anderson Silva, Rodrigo Gracie. The list goes on and on.
Again, he should throw now. Chris should explode to the right. Explode as hard as he can. Bang, to the right, and then see if he can reverse him.
You know, he doesn't have the most attractive record, does Takase, but again, he's not, as we've mentioned before, boss. He's a great fighter, and Brennan is seeing that here.
Here we go again.
Bushido
Reverse
too.
figure four. Watch. Let the head go now and slip underneath.
Is there anything else he should be trying instead of the Kimura here, boss? Is there an, should he be turning it into an armbar instead?
No, he can because he's
in the guard. No, you're right, but should he be going for the escape? I don't want to be doing what I did with the Nakamura thing at Inferno either.
Yeah. Oh, that looks like he wants to go for a side choke, but Takase knows. And there we go again. Reverse figure four.
Now
this could be trouble. This could
looking
be
for
trouble.
the Kimura.
This could be trouble.
Brennan
should explode. Put his right arm underneath Takase's body and throw him over him. That's what he should do. Now he's doing it, and explode now. And throw him over him. Knee to the head. He should continue.
By Brennan. Well, good escape there by Brennan. But
all the attempts are from Takase right now.
Remember, a certain animal only has 9 lives. And Brennan finds himself in a heap of trouble here at Bushido 2.
Yep.
Frustration. The word that I'm sure he will use. He is being simply frustrated at every turn by Daiju Takase. Takase now with the forearms into the solar plexus area. And Brennan's corner telling him he has to start working.
Yeah, you should have done it like the first round already.
But then again, maybe it's to Takase's credit that he is not allowing him to work.
He's very well balanced. But like I said, if you go for one submission escape or position escape, it doesn't work. Maybe you can take the second one or the third one or the fourth one. But you have to work. You got to try to work.
He's not allowing him many options, is Takase.
Look, now
it's Brennan that's looking for a submission attempt.
Side choke here, maybe. If he's going to catch his head. No. Takase puts his head down real good. 1 minute left.
We're into the final 60 seconds.
Something really strange has to happen now for Chris to win this fight.
And I don't know if Brennan is a religious man, but short of divine intervention, this is Takase's fight to lose. Because Daiju Takase has absolutely smothered Chris Brennan from the opening moments of round number 1. And you're right, boss, showing tremendous balance.
Yep.
And just almost signs of the Sean SHERK bout. And what he did with his opponent, UEYAMA. And now Takase wanting to finish in a flurry. Nice up kick by Brennan. And a little bit of a flurry here. But too late for Chris Brennan.
Yep.
And Daiju Takase should get the victory here at Bushido 2.
Yep, from this side in the corner, I look at Chris's face and he looks really disappointed. Let's see if they show it also on the screen at home. Now look at this, reversed figure 4 again, and then he goes to the side. This was a very close call here. Very close call.
And that may be his one moral victory of this bout, is that he was not submitted at Bushido 2. Chris Brennan wasn't, but otherwise definitely one that will not be in his scrapbook of good memories of his MMA career. Definitely unable to get untracked was the West Side Strangler, because he was the one strangled at every turn. And let's go to the judges to make it official.
Yeah, this is Takase for sure.
Daiju Takase.
Very strange. Chris trained so hard for this fight. The last time he didn't train, he won with ease. Now he went to Big Bear, total shape. I thought we're going to see him. He's going to do everything in his power. And then Takase was all over him. Yep, very weird.
Yes.
Don't know what happened to him.
Daiju Takase all over him like the proverbial cheap suit. And here at the Yokohama Arena, Takase picks up the win over the West Side Strangler, Chris Brennan. There you see him. Takase takes the Duke at Bushido 2.
Well, as you can see, he was resting, but not anymore because there was oh, thank you. Thank you very much. How are you doing, Rodrigo?
Doing fine.
You're
very
relaxed
good now. Since after you lay down by my side, feels real good.
So, hey, fighting tonight. What's gonna go? What's gonna happen?
It's gonna be war.
Yeah.
Hell, rat, everything together.
You're gonna punch, kick, everything. You're gonna win this fight.
Everything, because I don't give a fuck.
Okay, because your slogan is, what the fuck? That's true. That's his slogan. So, okay, man, there you have it. Thank you very much for laying next to you.
No problem.
I'm laying here also on the other side. Look, hi, and what's up with you, man?
What's up, my friend? Don't speak English, you know.
You've been training together?
Yes.
Working out? Okay, you nice and relaxing. My God, you know this is going to be, again, like I said, this is going to be like it's a threesome now almost. And that means like 3 fucking guys on the floor. Okay, let's stop right now. Well, I don't think that I have to introduce this person. I'm
Just
not gonna
to make sure that the interview is gonna run smooth.
Okay, Hanzo, you are a very handsome, good-looking guy, and you're one of the best guys in the world that I know.
That's why I love him.
Yeah, but if you take that sort of mean, hey.
I don't believe we're gonna change your opinion. They're still gonna be the same.
You are always after me. You are the most handsome fighter.
Put the sword back. After who?
You are the most handsome fighter, but after you, I'm a good second. Okay? Hey, you're here to support your teammate. What's going to happen?
100% next to Rodrigo. Rodrigo's in very good shape. It's gonna be an unbelievable show. I know it'll be a fight that you guys won't forget. So let's keep an eye on it.
All right, there you have it. Hanzo Gracie, like I said, I don't have a sword. I can't do anything. The most
Still
handsome
the most
fighter
better
in the world.
looking.
Yes, but I'm a good second.
Take care, guy.
Boss, there he is, the native of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, the son of Helson Gracie, the grandson of Gracie Jiu-Jitsu founder Carlos Gracie Jr., and his opponent, Hayato Maha Sakurai, the former Shudo middleweight champion who's fought outside Japan on one occasion, losing to former UFC welterweight champion Matt Hughes at UFC 36. Of course, Matt Hughes, probably one of the most dominant champions in MMA history, recently losing to a good friend of yours, BJ Penn, and I know that you want to send out congratulations to your friend BJ.
Yes, BJ, this one's for you, man. You did a great job.
All right, we're looking forward to this matchup. Maha Sakurai saying that Rodrigo, probably the most well-rounded Gracie. Rodrigo, of course,
and he's right.
Yeah, Rodrigo
right.
Definitely good on his feet, good on the ground with that Gracie Jiu-Jitsu background. And Rodrigo wanting to dedicate this fight to his wife, Laura, back home in New York, and his 2 kids, his daughter, Erica, and his son, Joe. He says that he has to watch out for Sakurai's butterfly sweep. He's done a lot of stand-up training. Now finds himself on the ground, and Sakurai right away to the strikes. Stays stand-up. Butt scoop position is where Rodrigo finds himself in. Gracie says that if he emerges victorious in this matchup, his goal this year is to beat the Gracie Hunter, of course, the vaunted Japanese MMA practitioner Kazushi Sakuraba.
That's a nice little goal right there, huh?
Is it ever?
But he's got to pass Mr. Sakurai first, and when Sakurai's on, he's a very good opponent. He's very strong, dangerous, also very well versed in everything, you know, punching, kicking, and submissions. But again, like we said before, Rodrigo, same thing there.
Sakurai, one of the most electrifying Japanese fighters. Again, he is part of the Shockwave 2003 DVD, which is available right now at pridefc.com. There was the stomp kick attempt by Sakurai, and there is a kick to the thigh area of Gracie, who still finds himself in that butt scoop position. Oh, that was near the peninsula south of the equator, boss.
Yes, almost a shot to the pills, like I always say, which you do not want to have, of course. Very good. I like this.
There's a good job by the referee. You're right, boss, to bring them back to their feet again. 1 10-minute round, 1 5-minute round. Special Bushido rules. It's Bushido 2, emanating from the Yokohama Arena. Mauro Ranello and Boss Rutan El Guapo ringside. Nice kick, low leg kick delivered by Rodrigo. You can hear the snap here.
Yeah, that was a good kick.
Oh, spinning back kick, but you saw Rodrigo attempting the shot at the same time, and I think he got the better of it.
Yep. But look at this, look at this. He's already trying to go now to pass this. And Rodrigo is very good. Sakurai, although, is also very good, but he should be able to pass and go for the side mount.
A real good matchup put together here for Bushido 2, Rodrigo Gracie and Hayato Maha Sakurai. Both busy now. Butterfly guard, and again, this is what Rodrigo talked to us about. He has to watch Sakurai's butterfly guard sweep.
He's got to push it down or jump over.
Rodrigo coming off a victory over Daiju Takase at the last Bushido event. One he scored a unanimous decision victory over. Both of them very busy here.
And
there you see, you hear Renzo Gracie in his corner, his cousin, telling him to pass the guard.
It's a half guard right now. See if he can make it a full. If he can cut out all the way. No, he can't.
And there you have them standing on their feet, the crowd liking this. They clinch now, looking for the shot is Rodrigo, but he finds himself in guillotine position momentarily there. Now looking for the underhooks. Sakurai with one, and Rodrigo going for a knee. And Sakurai responds in kind, boss.
Yep, but he couldn't do anything because Rodrigo was blocking it.
In Gracie's corner, of course, members of the legendary Gracie clan, Renzo Gracie, Hyan Gracie, and Daniel Gracie. And for Sakurai, great Japanese fighter in Kikuta.
A little trouble there with the glove. Now let's see if he can pass this butterfly guard. Very important for him. Once he can pass it, there are way more things that he can do.
Tries to distract him with that shot with his left hand. Still in the butterfly guard. Nice right there delivered by Gracie.
Some body shots. That's probably to set up a strike to the head. That was the strike to the head, but he missed. He's doing a good job. Push the knee down. Get over. Get out.
Listening to the expert analysis of the very best in the business, El Guapo Boss Rutan. Heard exclusively here on Pride Fighting Championships. Bushido 2.
There we go, in the half guard position. This is better for Rodrigo.
But again, has his now.
Hey, watch this, he's gonna go. No, it misses.
Staying busy, though, on the top is Rodrigo Gracie.
He's got to lock his feet now, because every time when he doesn't do it, okay, now he does it. Oh no, actually, Sakurai is doing it right now himself.
Got him in the half guard.
He's got to get out. He's got to get out of this half guard. He's trying, you see, with his left foot, he's trying to put his left foot on the thigh, on the right thigh of Sakurai.
There he's trying to stretch that leg out and really just has to try to escape.
He has to go to the side now.
Looking for the cross-side position is Gracie, and you know Rodrigo Gracie, of course, very popular in Brazil, very popular in the United States. Sakurai, very popular here in Japan, and when you want to know all the information, all the latest details of upcoming fights and information on your favorite fighter, just go to pridefc.com. Your one stop when it comes to Pride Fighting Championships. That's pridefc.com, and that's where you can order Shockwave 2003, the DVD now available, pridefc.com.
And as you can see, Rodrigo is going for those body shots again. He delivers like 3 good ones and then goes for the head. It's a good setup.
Now he's on his vertical base here, spreading his legs. Rodrigo, no, back, drops down into the
guard.
Yep.
It's a close guard now. We haven't seen this before, not yet in this fight. It's open now.
Oh,
look
nice
at that.
up kick there, delivered by Sakurai. Back into that butterfly. And really, you're right. Why doesn't Gracie here try to just pass that butterfly?
It's very difficult because, like he said before,
but push down on the legs. Push down on the legs. Now it's back into the half guard.
He's got to pull this out. He's got to pull it out and push his right knee next to the hip of Sakurai, and then hope he can get the side mount. But Sakurai is doing a real good job. You know, the guy, like I said, when he's on, you know, he's phenomenal.
When in that butterfly, boss, what is the best strategy, though, to bypass it, though? Can you push down on the legs and use it as a spring and then go to the side?
I've seen it. I've seen that people just hold the knees down and then jump over the butterfly guard and then jump right into the mount. I've seen it here in Pride, actually. I think Matsui did it twice. Can't remember against who.
Now it's open. Now he's there. Now he goes.
Now you see how slick Sakurai is.
Sakurai's very slick from the bottom. Some great defense there by Maha Sakurai. Nickname comes from a former Puroresu star who now makes his home in California.
Nice body shot there.
And while you may think that Gracie, because of his position, is dominating this fight, Sakurai is doing just as well from the bottom right now, boss.
Yeah, he's doing good. And, you know, Rodrigo, he should or just stand up. You know, if he's got the butterfly guard in, you can stand up.
That's right.
But then you get a stand-up game again, of course.
And Rodrigo said that he wasn't so worried about the stand-up. He's been training a lot of stand-up. But he does respect Sakurai's striking ability.
Oh yeah, you have to respect it because the guy can punch and he can kick.
And there is the referee cautioning the fighters.
Yep, that they have to work, but I don't know why, because they're working both.
They are working, but there is a bit of a, like I say, we were talking about it, there's a stalemate going on, defensively and offensively, and perhaps that's what the referee is saying.
Well,
and they're flailing away now. Frankly, I wouldn't mind if they stood up right now, boss.
Yeah, that would be the best thing.
If they were brought to a stand-up and then perhaps maybe a more clean shot or some striking.
1 minute left.
Trying to pass the guard here, again stuck in that half guard of Sakurai. We're into the final 60 seconds of the opening round. A stalemate between Maha Sakurai and Rodrigo Gracie. Left hand there delivered by Gracie.
And now back in the full guard.
Rodrigo trained for many years under his father and earned his black belt at the age of 18. He attended the first Abu Dhabi World Submission Wrestling Championships in '98 and won his division that year by winning 3 bouts.
Well,
he was the first person to make Daijiro Matsui tap in Pride. That happened at Pride 19 Bad Blood.
You know what? They always say styles make matches. Those guys are so close together with the style. That's why
we're seeing what we're seeing.
Yep, exactly. He's got to get out now. Yes. Ooh, yes, almost. Nope. Back in the butterfly.
And there is the end.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Of a very interesting round one. Interesting because it was very even. Defensively and offensively, a stalemate. And we'll wait and see what happens in round two and what would El Guapo, the author of the big books of combat, recommend happen in round two, boss. What would you suggest?
Right now, I can't suggest anything because they're both doing what they're supposed to do. You know, he's trying to constantly to escape the butterfly guard, but Sakurai just won't let him. I have to give this round actually to Rodrigo, what I think, because he did more work on the ground striking. But you see here, you got Sakurai with the kicks in the beginning of the fight. So, yeah, maybe scored even. And like this also, who's going to win round number two? Whoa, look at this. Going for that back kick, and then Rodrigo right away takes him down. But Sakurai, yeah, it's very difficult to get out of his butterfly guard, very difficult to get out of his normal guard. The best thing to do with me, if somebody puts a butterfly guard on me, I just stand up. I'm a striker, so...
You know, they're both very charismatic fighters, and Sakurai known for some of his ostentatious techniques, but again, found himself on the bottom. Rodrigo doing a great job of maintaining the top position, but again, unable to bypass the guard. And actually, you can tell how intelligent a fighter Rodrigo is and what kind of homework he does, because he was telling us during the pre-fight interviews he has to watch out for Sakurai's butterfly sweep, and while he wasn't able to execute the sweep, he definitely was in that butterfly guard a lot during the first round.
Yep.
All right, let's see what transpires here in round number two, 5-minute duration. There's an overhand right. And now the underhooks and one underhook, one overhook there by Sakurai, and now the full body lock. Trying to create separation is Sakurai. Down goes Gracie, and now he finds himself on the bottom into a half butterfly guard.
But that's what he wants, because he let himself drop back. So he thinks, you know what? Round number one didn't work. Let's see if it can work from the back.
Gracie on his bottom, boss.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Yes, that could be very dangerous. Let's see what he can do now. Oh, nice kick. Triangle choke. He's got it. He should lock it. He should pull the head. He's got to get it. Sweep your hips.
Oh, nice escape by Sakurai. Beautiful escape there by Maha Sakurai, and he wants it to take it to its feet, but meanwhile, Gracie's in the butt scoop position. Sakurai shoots in there now into, again,
but you
open guard.
You see how dangerous it is to be in the guard from Rodrigo.
Well,
right away he went for that. It was close. It was a close call. That was a very good submission attempt right there.
I think another word for guard is Gracie, isn't it?
Yeah,
if you look it up in the dictionary.
I don't know. Maybe the new edition.
New Oxford Dictionary, I think. They're adjusting the glove of Rodrigo Gracie. Sakurai giving him a wink, saying, "Okay, that's
setting
fine."
it up.
Of course, the Gracies, known for the Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. The lineage, of course, beginning with his grandfather, Carlos, and Helio Gracie, Royce Gracie, of course.
Look.
It goes on. And, of course, Royce Gracie and Hidehiko Yoshida, front and center on Shockwave 2003, the DVD everyone's talking about. You can order it now on pridefc.com. You will not be disappointed. Also on that DVD, Kazushi Sakuraba, Antonio Rogerio Nogueira. What about that was one of the best MMA fights of 2003. And this one's shaping into a good one as well between Maha Sakurai and Rodrigo Gracie here at Bushido 2. You're hearing in the background the Portuguese of Renzo Gracie shouting out instructions to his cousin Rodrigo.
I think the referee should... Oh, look at this. Right away he goes for a submission attempt again. Sakurai really slick, though.
Well, Sakurai wants to obviously be on his feet. He wants to strike. And he's telling the ref, and, well, they're coming back to a stand-up position. And you can hear the fans now. They want to get into this fight as well.
Nice.
Now good sprawl by Gracie and 2 knees. And into a close guard of Sakurai.
One thing I can tell you, this is going to be a very difficult fight for the judges. Rodrigo should start wailing away now. If I was him, yes, do this. And kick.
There's a kick.
Go. Let's go. Go to work now.
Now it's Sakurai. Oh, there's a stop attempt. Just misses. Leg lock attempt by Sakurai that Gracie escapes.
Beautiful. They're turning it up a notch.
Yes,
this is good. Throw a knee. Come on, let's go.
The referee,
he should throw a left knee now.
should be warning them here, boss. There's not a lot of activity. They're just kind of leaning on each other for support right now. There's a knee by Gracie, not too much behind it.
That's a good.
Sakurai looking.
Now he's got the sight line. Now he's got to go to work. He better stay very close on him.
And you can see all 3 Gracies in the corner come to their feet when Gracie was able to secure that side mount. They're going to restart it now in the center of the ring.
Yep.
In the same position. So Gracie now with a great opportunity here, boss, to perhaps take this match away from Sakurai with the first time cross-side position. But look at Sakurai fighting diligently to escape. And he does so.
Wow, nice knee there.
These two are very evenly matched, boss.
Yes, very evenly. That's why we saw round 1 like that, but round 2 is
it's been a lot more entertaining. Yes.
Yep. Both doing a real good job. I have a little bit of the edge to Rodrigo.
And I concur. Although with a person like Sakurai, you never know when he is going to pull that one trick out of his bag, that one weapon out of his arsenal to turn the tide in his favor. But Gracie remains steadfast, remains true to his task.
Throwing the knees, and that's a bad spot right there to get hit. I'm telling you, they're on the hip, you know, just underneath that bone that you have there in your hip.
Very painful.
Very painful.
And now a mixture of knees and punches. And what about?
This is going to be a tough one for the judges.
To adjudicate. Hayato Maha Sakurai dropping down. And Rodrigo Gracie raising his arms. Not overwhelmingly, mind you, giving us a bit of a smile here ringside, but I would say, as we look at the replay here, boss, let you describe the action.
Yeah, look here, he's gonna go in the triangle right away. He had the triangle attempt, he came very close. I think he was a little bit more aggressive in round number 2. So also, he's gonna go, he's pulling this out now.
Let's remind.
He's jumping, watch this, he's pulling it out and jumps on him back right away. You see, so and the knee comes. So I should say, if I was a judge, I would give it to Rodrigo. But hey, I'm not a judge.
Let's remind the viewers at home as Sakurai was hugging the members of the Gracie family in the corner there. It's in pride, it's not how you start, but how you finish. It's judged the entirety of the fight.
Yep.
And again, that whole fight was even.
Yep.
And as we go to the judge's decision now,
yes, and he won the fight.
It's a unanimous decision for Rodrigo Gracie, so Bosman, you were right.
Okay, and he's asking for the microphone, and what is he going to do? He's going to challenge Sakuraba. You watch. Like you said before.
Yeah, he told us that he wanted Kazushi Sakuraba, the Gracie Hunter. He defeated 4 members of the Gracie family. He wants the microphone. And I wouldn't be surprised, though, and it would be fitting if he doesn't put over Hayato Maha Sakurai as well. That would be a nice gesture, too.
Yes, that would be a good one, too, yeah. But I think he wants the mic. He wants to challenge Sakuraba, the Gracie Hunter. Oh, he wants to pull. You people at home can't see it, but Renzo Gracie wanted to go in the outside the ring, walk out. look, they're hailing Renzo Gracie.
Renzo Gracie, one of the greats. No doubt he was here in the beginning at Pride 1, fighting Akira Shoji. He was here at the beginning of Bushido, a great technical battle with Carlos Newton. Renzo Gracie, no doubt about it, a Pride legend. And it was Rodrigo Gracie, though, recording the victory here over SAKURAI.
Yep, and they won't give him the microphone, so too bad. We can't hear it, but we know. So people at home, that was his intention. He was going to challenge Sakuraba. Okay, now I'm walking through Tokyo, and what do I see? I see a newspaper. This newspaper. This man next to me met the Prime Minister of Japan. Now, this is huge, Mirko. And I just want to know, I know you're smiling here, but how strong was his left hand?
It was a great hook.
Yeah?
I can say.
Yeah.
Great left hook.
Okay, now let's talk about your opponent tonight, Yamamoto. He's very tricky. I mean, one thing, you do not want to take him to the ground.
Well, I won't take it.
Because you saw what he did to Marker.
Yeah, I saw. I will be careful.
Okay, so what's the game plan? What are you going to do tonight?
Well, like always, I will see when the fight starts. I will see how I'm going to do. Is it going to be a punching or kicking, or he'll probably try to put me down on the ground.
Knockout?
No, I think so.
Mirko's back in the ring, ladies and gentlemen. I'm feeling the rush. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Boss Rutan, this is Pride Bushido 2, showcasing the up-and-coming warriors of Pride Fighting Championship, but this is a special added attraction. In Japan, they are labeling it the battle of the left roundhouse kick of this gentleman, Mirko Krokop, against the DDT of Yoshihisa Yamamoto. Yamamoto coming off at Inferno, one of the biggest upsets in MMA history, where he, DDT'd Mark Kerr, winning via strikes over the Smashing Machine, and thus, for his victory, gets a date with the Croatian sensation, the Wild Boy himself. And look at this.
Yeah. I mean, you got to have a tinkling in your belly right now, being Yamamoto.
Nobuhiko Takada of Pride FC has stated that if Yamamoto should be victorious in this matchup, he will gain a spot at the Total Elimination 2004, and already Krokop gaining his attention with that kick to the leg, and Yamamoto missing with his attempt at a kick to Krokop.
Both southpaws. Oh my God, that's going to be a high kick now. Look, now it's going to high kick him.
Yamamoto.
Now it's going to be a high kick. Look, he has his hands down.
Catches the kick of Krokop and has him along the ropes.
He's going to get a high kick. He's going to get a high kick right now.
Yamamoto first on the scene, getting the attention of Rickson Gracie back in 1995, lasting longer than anyone did, going 20 minutes with him before losing that bout. And now Yamamoto getting caught in the eye and looking referee Yuji Shimada for a respite here.
Yeah, but
he's already playing games with Krokop, and I don't think that is very wise if you are Yoshihisa Yamamoto.
I don't think so either. The bout you talk about with against Rickson Gracie, that was just, they were standing in the corner for 20 minutes, so once it went down,
he did get poked in the eye.
Yep.
But the action resumes.
Nice
There's a nice takedown defense in the sprawl exhibited by Mirko Krokop.
Yeah. Ooh, right high kick. I can do that too.
Man, oh man, Yamamoto is poking the caged animal, and there's a knee to the head. Yamamoto really playing some games here with Mirko Krokop. And again, while it may be entertaining to the fans, he is like, and the fans here now begin chanting. And you can hear in the distance somewhere the ticking of a bomb.
Yes.
Boss Rutan.
And you get.
And now he's poked in the other eye. Why not? Sure. The fans booing now. And the Japanese fans usually don't boo, boss.
He wants to shake it.
He wanted to shake hands. Well, I don't know if you're going to shake hands with someone who's mocking you.
Oh, look at the low kick. Oh,
Yamamoto now on his back, and Mirko there with the right straight through. Two of them. There's a soccer kick, another soccer kick. Yamamoto trying to get back up on his feet, now in the butt scoop position. Krokop setting him up, measuring him. Kick to the head. Hey, where's the gamesmanship now, Mr. Yamamoto?
Yep.
There's an uppercut. Krokop looking to Shimada. You want me to continue? Here's another one. There's another one. It's over. Okay, Mr. Yamamoto.
Did I say one word in this whole thing? I don't think so. I was like mesmerized. I'm sitting here. Holy moly. Yeah, like a lamb has been brought to the slaughterhouse. No chance whatsoever. The Pride doctors there, all the attention right away in the ring. We have like 4 doctors taking care of Yamamoto because that's the first concern, of course. And give me the time, Vato.
2 minutes and 12 seconds of the opening round. Mirko Krokop in typical Mirko Krokop fashion destroys Yoshihisa Yamamoto. And again, boss, and let's be serious here. I mean, you want to entertain, and again, Yamamoto goes in there and mocks Mirko Krokop. I mean, it's not like Yamamoto doesn't know the reputation of Mirko Krokop.
No, I think you want to mock somebody, you know, when you hit him and the guy's half down, you can do like crazy things like do the crane or something,
sure,
but not in the beginning of the fight, like say, give me another low kick.
And
I don't feel it.
Against someone the talent of Mirko Krokop. I mean, that is just suicide, my friend.
Yep.
I hope you enjoyed the fight.
今日は楽しんでいただけたでしょうか。
After Osaka fight, this was a show for Tokyo fans, and I also hope you will come and join us in the opening round Pride Grand Prix heavyweight in April 25.
大阪での試合の後、今日は東京のファンの皆さんの前で
Again, boss, he is talking, of course, about April 25th, Total Elimination 2004, the 16-man tournament to find out who is the absolute world's best fighter. He's definitely in the running. He will be a part of that star-studded affair. It'll include the interim Pride Heavyweight Champion, Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira, the Pride Heavyweight Champion, Fedor Emelianenko.
Replay. Oh, I don't feel this. Do it again. Oh, yeah. Oh, and another one. Oh, and another one. And now let's go with some shots. Some kick it on the top of his head. And now he kind of finishes off with some blows. Watch this.
And you know,
what can I say?
For Yoshihisa Yamamoto, he's just lucky he's not going to be watching the Total Elimination Tournament from a hospital bed. Also a part of that lineup will be the Texas Crazy Horse Heath Herring, Santorio, the sumo wrestler, and a whole lot more. A total of 16 of the world's best. It's coming up April 25th, only on pay-per-view and only brought to you by Pride Fighting Championships.
As you can see, this behind this wall is Team Vandelay, Team Shootbox. But Vandelay, the ex-murderer, is asleep. So I am not, even though I'm weaponed with this sword, I'm not gonna wake up the ex-murderer. You better believe it. Here, take a look around. So you know what? We're just gonna have to watch and see what he does in the ring.
Time to begin our best of 3 series. Team Japan versus Team Vanderlei, the Shootbox Academy from Brazil, the vaunted Academy from Brazil. And there you see Takanori Gomi, the highly respected fighter from the land of the rising sun, and he will take on, making his Pride FC debut, Jadison Costa. Very well prepared to live up to his nickname, a lofty one, Little Vanderlei, of course, in reference to Vanderlei Silva, the current middleweight champion of Pride Fighting Championships. This should be a very entertaining tilt to kick off this best-of-3 affair.
He wants to go. He really wants to go.
Gomi was undefeated for the first 5 years of his career. One of the most powerful fighters in the Japanese lightweight class. He finds himself in the open guard now of Costa. Costa began training when he was 5 years old in karate, became a black belt at 13, started training in MMA shortly thereafter, and again, he's a member of the Shootbox Academy under the tutelage of Hujimar Fedrigo, one of the top trainers in the world, and he recently celebrated a birthday, did Hujimar, and he wants, for his birthday present, a clean sweep in this best-of-3 series between Team Shootbox and Team Japan.
Yep, and I hope he's going to get it because he has a tough opponent, Mr. Jetson right here. Gomi is, like you said, very well respected, very good. But, hey, the guys from Shootbox, man, they're something special.
Gomi coming off a loss, and he's only incurred 2 of them in his career. He's 13-2, and the loss comes last October against BJ Penn, the current UFC welterweight champion. It was a rear naked choke submission loss at Rumble on the Rock 4. And here you have along the ropes, boss, in the open guard.
Yeah, you see Jetson constantly trying to go for submission. He's trying to go for an armbar. He's trying to go for a triangle. Look at this. He's working.
Got him in a guillotine.
He's constantly working. There's nothing he can do with this guillotine because he doesn't have the legs locked of Gomi. He's got a side mount. This is wasting energy. I wouldn't do that if I was him. You don't need to get a hold of him like this because you waste all the power in your right arm right now. If Gomi neck cranks him now with his nose to the right side, it's going to be over. He has going to let go.
The referee is going to bring them back to the center of the ring. You know, Gomi, again, a highly respected fighter here, holds wins over such MMA luminaries as Rumina Sato, Chris Brennan, Dokonjonsuke Mishima. But now he finds himself in side control on Costa.
Yep. And I don't know what Gomi can do from side control, but I guess he can do a lot. Delivering some shots there, setting up maybe a submission with some strikes.
Gomi is refocused after his loss to Penn, definitely wants a rematch. He says his stand-up striking and ground and pound are his biggest strengths. Trains 4 hours a day, 7 days a week for this fight.
He's trying to get full the mount.
Yeah, yep. Top mount there. Used to be known as the undefeated king. Again, 5 years, boss, undefeated in his career. And you know, sometimes it's when you lose that you become a better fighter. And Gomi right now with Costa. Costa remaining very busy on the bottom, scrambling, looking to sweep Gomi. But Gomi with nice weight distribution on that side control.
Yes, he's got perfect balance, very good balance. Difficult to get him off. He's probably going to look for an armbar now here. Looks for something. He's looking for the full mount. He's looking for knee right. He's doing everything. Full mount. He's got it right now.
He's achieved
but can he do something with it?
Putting in those right hands to the top of the head. Gomi just peppering him, not really doing much damage. But again, now it looks like Costa almost able to turn on his side.
Yeah, he has to turn on his side, push your knee, and then pull his own knee up, and then you get a half guard already. It's pretty easy to get from if somebody mounts you, it's pretty easy to get him back in a half guard at least.
Costa's in the embryonic stages of his career with a 1-1 record.
He should buck here. He should buck. He should buck. This is laying.
He needs to explode.
And don't do anything. Yeah, explode up. Explode up so that Gomi has to find his balance and he cannot take the shots.
You know, that Shootbox Academy, Costa with Hujimar Fedrigo, Rafael Cordero, and Cristian Marcelo in his corner. They really are a family. Oh, there's a good strategy being employed by Gomi, just bashing the back of Costa's head off the canvas. But Costa does, he's putting his knee on the arm of Costa there momentarily. Now some ground and pound being employed by Gomi.
Costa should just buck as high as he can. Don't do this.
Wing blocking now is Costa.
This is not good. You should work, try to get get out of the position. Do not stay in this position. You're a bag laying there now. This is not good.
Gomi's just peppering him now. Hammer strikes and right hands and lefts.
He doesn't defend at all. The referee's going to stop this.
He's not intelligently defending whatsoever, and maybe the referee giving him some leeway there. As Costa absorbing all kinds of punishment at the hands of Takanori Gomi. Costa again taking the route, wanting to fight the best opposition because he wants to be the best.
He should buck here. Explode up as hard as he can.
He's being overwhelmed here, boss.
Yeah, but it's easy to get out of this position.
Oh, he just got
hard
with that left.
Yeah.
And there's Gomi looking at the referee saying, how much more do you want me to inflict here?
Yeah, but he doesn't.
It's over. Takanori Gomi has garnered victory at Bushido 2, overwhelming Jetson Costa, and Team Japan draws first blood in this battle, the best of three.
Oh, look at Gomi standing here on top.
Team Vanderlei, and Gomi has garnered victory for the Japanese squad at 4 minutes and 55 seconds of round number 1. And Gomi is definitely electricity. What a fighter.
Very good, unbelievable, very good groundwork, striking, he's got everything, like you said. He lost against BJ Penn, it made him a better fighter. It was all him, totally him. Jetson has to learn to escape, how to escape somebody having you in the mount.
Let's go to the replay, boss.
He went for the knee, Gomi just took it, and right away goes to the side, you know. Oh no, he does fall to the guard, but once he had the mount and he started punching, he just kept, yeah, like you said, how many, 7 days a week he trained? 4 hours a day?
You bet.
Was it?
4 hours a day, 7 days a week for this fight.
Yeah, well, hey, it pays off.
He's rededicated himself, and for Jetson Costa, he's a young fighter, definitely has a bright future.
Look at him.
But before he wants to call himself Little Vanderlei, I think he needs to work just a little bit harder.
A little bit harder, and look at Gomi, he's not even tired. Look.
去年少し勝てなくなってそういう時に自分を呼んでいただいてプライド武士道さんの方で呼んでいただいてもう必ず復活してやるっていう気持ちで皆さんにね
Yeah. Yes, he says, okay, I'm good, but Boss Rutan is definitely a step above.
And the crowd is definitely applauding that comment, but look at this.
No,
there's a picture on the screen right now, boss, the absolute dejection on the face of Jetson Costa, the tears streaming down his face. That shows you what kind of work ethic is in the Shootbox Academy, but the fans here at Yokohama Arena applauding and saluting their superstar, Takanori Gomi, who dispatches Jetson Costa 4 minutes and 55 seconds via strikes, and Team Japan leads. Team Vanderlei 1-0.
Look at this. And he doesn't stop. He doesn't stop. Look at his balance, but it's so easy to get him off.
And we're not going to stop either, boss. Because match number 2 in this best of 3 series, it's coming right up. This is Bushido 2 at the Yokohama Arena. Second bout in the best of 3 series between Team Shootbox and Team Japan. There you see Mauricio Shogun Hua and his opponent Akihiro Gono. And joining us at the broadcast table, the one, the only Mirko Krokop. I mean Mario SPERRY. No, you just looked a lot like Mirko Krokop, Mario. And you know, you're known as the Zen Machine. Maybe I hear the nickname The Smashing Machine is now available again. Maybe we should start calling him The Smashing Machine. What a performance tonight, Mario. That had to feel incredible.
Oh, thank you very much for the confusion. It's like I'm very proud to be confused with Mirko because he's a great fighter. I was very lucky today anyway.
I did it on purpose, you're right. But, Mario, it was an amazing performance. And, you are obviously a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu specialist, but we've also seen you in the past, especially with Mauricio Shogun's brother, Murillo. We know that you can trade blows, and you obviously showcased that tonight.
Yeah, I've been training a little bit my hands and my feet, and this is going to be a good fight.
Well, and speaking of a good fight, we have a nice right hand there, a right leg kick by Shogun. How do you see this one going, Mario?
Yeah, Shogun is a very aggressive fighter. He's going to do that all the time, and he's pretty dangerous in the ground, too.
Yep, look at his striking. He is very accurate in his striking. I think the key to success, what I would say if I was Akira Joko, take the fight down. Don't stand with him.
Yeah, he's a very tough fighter because he behaves very well in the ground, and he behaves very well standing up. So
there's a tie.
We're going to see what's going to happen.
Right now, and the knees being reined in by Shogun. You know, most of the Japanese fighters are very soft-spoken, very self-effacing. Gono had a bit of a chip on his shoulder during the interviews, you guys, and he didn't seem to take Shogun Hua too seriously. Well, he took him seriously, but he didn't seem to be too respectful of Shogun, if you will. I think he wanted to maybe stand up with him and go toe-to-toe. Will he regret it? Who knows?
Yeah, we better see him wait. The fight's just beginning. I think he's getting tired, though.
Yeah, but you know what? Nice body shot. You see, that's what I always love. People going to the body. Liver, especially, of course. But a right straight to the body at the right moment is perfect, too.
You know, there's added incentive here for Mauricio Shogun. Not only does Shootbox have already a loss in this best-of-3 series in the last bout, but Gono does hold a victory over Shootbox member Nilson De Castro in November of last year. So some added incentive there for Mauricio Shogun in this tilt.
What do you think that Gono has to do right now, Mario?
Yeah, he has to strike, because if he goes to the ground, Shogun is much better than him.
Also, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's no chance?
Yeah. I think he's in trouble right now. But, you know, a fight is unpredictable.
Gono's a well-put-together individual, you guys, though, eh? Good physical shape is Gono, the Japanese fighter. And, of course, Shogun coming off a victory over Akira Shoji at the first Bushido.
And there's a knee coming.
It's a stand-up war right now between Gono and Shogun, but it's all one-sided for the Shootbox fighter.
You know what the thing is with the Shootbox fighters? They don't get tired for some reason.
Hey, one of the reasons, boss, they train at full power in Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and Vale Tudo. They often incur injuries, but they say that's just the way it is. And something tells me that may be the same philosophy of Brazilian top team. Am I right, Mario?
Yeah, in Brazil we have, you know, a lot of small shows, and in those small shows we find a lot of good fighters. They train everything, wrestling, Muay Thai, boxing, Jiu-Jitsu. So the competition in Brazil is pretty hard. So when you see a Brazilian fighter fighting in America or Japan, you can bet he's good.
Yeah, one thing for sure, the Brazilian is doing real good right now, like you did tonight. 11 seconds. It was 11 seconds, man.
Oh, thanks God.
Oh, nice knee.
Well, there's Gono throwing Shogun to the mat. Now in the butt scoop position is Hua. Yeah. And Gono wants to keep it on its feet, though.
Yeah. He just stands up, like nothing going on. He just stands up. Gono doesn't do anything.
You know, Gono likes James Toney, Roy Jones Jr. The boxers would love to emulate their boxing style. We haven't seen any indication of that so far. He's being overwhelmed. There's a knee right up the middle by Hua.
Hey, that's what they do with Thailand.
You know, Shogun was 10-0 in his Muay Thai career, finished 4th at the BJJ World Championships. This guy is very, very well-rounded and has a very bright future, doesn't he, Mario?
Yeah, he's a great fighter. As you said, he's very well-rounded. He knows a lot of jiu-jitsu. As you can see, he knows how to fight standing up. He has a lot of endurance, and he's a young kid. He's about 21, if I'm not wrong.
Oh, tags Gono with the left hand.
Oh, look at that. Gono can't take a shot.
He definitely can do that. What are the plans for Brazilian top team this year, Mario? While the action is hot and heavy here, if you have an opportunity, any big plans for BTT this year? They're going for the outside heel trip, sorry.
Yeah, we are focusing now for the Grand Prix, and also maybe Ricardo Rona can get a shot for the middleweight belt in Pride.
Wow.
And we are trying to get somebody also in UFC.
Good stuff. How about yourself? What's your next plan after that big victory tonight?
I'm waiting for the invitation. I mean, I'm always ready to fight, and that's the thing that I like most in my life. I like to train. I like to be, you know,
Look at this.
all the time training.
Well, there. Oh, Shogun got tagged there.
Yeah, but the front kick was good too.
Well, the front kick was good, but that was the first sign that Gono possesses some power as well.
Well, what is your weight, Mario?
I'm weighing now 220 pounds, around that, a little bit more. It really depends. But now at 220, 22, 20.
So what's going to happen if you're going to be one of the 16 guys?
We're going to go in.
You guys, are we beginning to see an indication that Shogun may be tiring a bit?
What do you think, man? He's going like he's going like the Shinkansen here.
But Brazilians are known for their incredible stamina, and especially Shogun. And I'm just wondering if now Gono may be able to capitalize, even though Shogun is beginning to get busy again with the knees. This may be an opportunity.
I think he just slowed down a little bit because, you know, nobody can go that
full
speed
power,
all the time. He just slowed down a little bit, and he's going to think about another strategy or something.
But this is where Gono should start to get busy.
Exactly. Now I think it's going to be his time.
Yeah, this is a very high-paced fight. I mean, the speed, if you start counting the punches and kicks that Shogun threw, it's got to be like over 100 at least, 150, something like that.
And if you extrapolate that to a regular boxing fight, which is like 3-minute rounds, that's incredible.
Yeah.
And we're probably through the halfway point of this, the first 10-minute round, with a 5-minute round to follow.
And they are wrestling a little bit too.
Oh,
there's a nice kick
to the body. Yeah, it's all Shogun.
So we're into the final 3 minutes of this opening 10-minute round. There's a body lock. And outside heel trip takedown by Gono.
Shogun, he can reverse the fight almost all the time. He's got a good sweep and a half guard, and he's now trying to do that. Now we shall see if he's going to be able to.
And you guys brought up a good point too, that he's been going at such full speed that he may even just take a bit of a break here now and just.
Here he goes.
You're right. There's a sweep attempt.
Yeah. Here he goes. He's going to try to stick his right hand under Gono's legs. There he goes.
Nice.
Yeah, he's defending very well though. Good
escape there by Shogun.
Yep, like you said, he's getting up pretty much at will. This got to be really frustrating for Gono here.
Oh.
Leg lock coming up.
Oops.
That could be a heel hook. No, he's pulling out. Nothing. I saw somebody also one time slip out very fast with a heel hook. Wasn't that you, Mario? They give you a heel hook, you're gone.
Gono was a baseball player before taking up MMA 10 years ago, and so far, not exactly hitting it out of the park. It's Shogun. That's been successful, and there's a tie clinch again. The knee straight up the middle. That rocked Gono. And here, let's see if he can finish the job. Shogun. Shogun hanging on for dear life here.
He has to push him away. And just go right straight. The Mario Sperry punch. That's what he needs right now. Bang! On the button. Boom! Boom! There you go.
And Gono can take a shot, you guys. There it is. He's finally down there. And it's over. There we go. Mauricio Shogun Hua with the soccer kick finishes Akihiro Gono. And a round of applause from Mario Sperry here at the broadcast table in the final minute, 9 minutes, 6 seconds of the first round. It is Mauricio Shogun Hua knocking out Akihiro Gono. And unfortunately for Gono, he looks like he's still out.
He didn't stop a minute.
Unbelievable.
Yep.
The pace, the pace they were going. It was unreal.
Unbelievable pace is right, boss.
9 minutes full. He just went.
Both of them, really. I mean, Gono is in incredible condition as well to be able to take the abuse he did. Watch this.
Double left. Boom. Knee. And that phased him. Watch. Whoa. Oh, and that's goal. That's what they do in Brazil.
There you go.
The soccer kick.
The soccer kick. Mario SPERRY, where do you see Mauricio Shogun Hua? Do you think that the future for him is for him really like
I saw this kid the first time in a jiu-jitsu tournament, and he showed a lot of skills already. And then he started training Muay Thai, and as you can see, he's a nature athlete. He learned so fast, and he's got a lot of endurance, and combining Muay Thai with jiu-jitsu can be a deadly man.
Well, we thank you for thrilling us tonight as well.
Thank you very much.
Your incredible performance, Mario.
You guys take care.
Thank you
very much for me too, man.
Well, it's only fitting, boss, that the third bout tonight, the main event, will decide this best-of-3 series. We hope that Akihiro Gono, with the medical staff attending to him, will be all right. He suffered all kinds of punishment tonight, but Mauricio Shogun Hua records the victory here at Bushido 2. The third and deciding bout is coming up. It'll be Vanderlei Silva versus Ikuhisa Minowa. Team Vanderlei versus Team Japan is coming up. And boss, let's revisit it one more time. Here it is. This is how it ended.
Here we go. Bang, bang. Thank you, ma'am. And now we go. Goal! That's the sucker kick from Brazil. Holy Motown.
And Shootbox celebrates in the center of the ring. Mauricio Shogun Hua victorious in Pride Fighting Championships Bushido 2 from the Yokohama Arena.
He doesn't even look tired. Look at him. Look at him. It's unbelievable. Good job, man. Wow. It's a machine. What do they eat? It's unbelievable.
This is it, winner take all, the main event of Bushido 2. Yokohama Arena, Vanderlei Silva versus Ikuhisa Minowa. Team Vanderlei versus Team Japan, Boss Rudin.
This is going to be a wild fight. And, you know, we have a special guest sitting here ringside next to us. Hanzo Gracie, the most handsome fighter in the world. You threatened me with a sword.
Now you can call me the second best looking one. This is going to be a battle.
And look at this.
Look at how they look at each other.
Minowa giving Vanderlei a run for his money when it comes to the intimidating stare.
Both have a very good heart. This fight will be one to never forget.
Vanderlei's crowning achievement of his career, winning Total Elimination 2003, coming off elbow surgery. He says he's 100%. Minowa, a world traveler, recently returning from Thailand, where he studied Muay Thai, and Korea, where he worked on his strategy. Here we go. The best-of-3 series tied at 1 apiece. This will decide it all.
Yep. Who is going to win this fight? Does do those 2 weeks Thai boxing training camp really help against a striker like Vanderlei Silva? I don't know.
Definitely. I hope you keep him alive in there, because Vanderlei hits like a mule.
You know, Minowa recently climbed Mount Fuji. Silva sits atop the mountain of the middleweight division, and something tells me for Minowa tonight that Silva represents something a lot bigger than Mount Fuji.
And
there's a single attempt.
Nice shot in.
Good takedown defense.
Good defense from Vanderlei.
Denise. Oh, and the guard.
Open guard.
He should just stand up.
You can see right away, this is going to be a battle.
Silva, one of the biggest forces Pride has ever seen. Undefeated in his Pride career with 16 wins and 1 draw. That draw against Mirko Krokop under special rules.
Oh,
Nobody knocked him out.
He's out.
Unbelievable.
I told you, he hits like a mule.
Yeah, and you're absolutely
You
right.
can't let the push get in. It's just once.
At 1 minute, 9 seconds, Vanderlei Silva continues to dominate the world of mixed martial arts, Renzo Gracie. Everyone is gunning for the middleweight champion.
He's, without question, the best middleweight fighter up to now. In the world, definitely. He proved himself against unbelievable opponents, including Mirko Krokop. He was able to fight Krokop and he stand up for the whole fight. And it was a pretty even match.
Do you foresee anyone right now in the world of MMA that could even give him a run for his money? We've seen Quinton Jackson.
No, I don't believe there's nobody to fight him on that weight division.
What about Yuki Kondo?
That's a very tough fighter too, a guy that you really have to be careful with. So if he has someone that should have a chance to challenge him, definitely is Yuki Kondo. Well, remember that one.
Yeah.
Well, Ikuhisa Minowa, unfortunately, was not his night. Team Vanderlei emerges victorious in this best-of-3 series. How about you, Renzo Gracie? What's in store for you, my friend?
I have a surgery back home now for my ACL. I have a replacing of ACL, and then a little vacation, just eating chocolate and a lot of pizza.
That's good. I like to do that. I can never do it, man. You know, I'm going to go skiing, so snowboarding a little bit. Have a relaxing time.
That's a lot of fun.
All right, let's look at the replay.
Go ahead.
Here goes.
Go ahead, Renzo.
Set it up.
Take a look. He shot in. Unbelievable shoot. Vanderlei was very smart in find a way to sprawl on that and get free from the grip. Minowa goes to guard. Then right on the second punch, he's out.
Holy mountain, look at this.
The fight was done. On the second punch from the guard, Minowa didn't defend very well. The hand came in, hit right at the jaw. And the fight was over.
He didn't even get tired.
Not even sweat. There's no need for shower now. I'm very happy to be fighting Bushido again. And thank all the Japanese people. To bring my school, thank you to your school. And to say that you are unbelievable people. And to God. Because the glory is His, above all. Because He always protects me and always blesses me even more. After every victory, I bet.
Wow, but that's not for His victims.
Definitely, just protect him. Probably the devil is looking after the other ones.
Yeah.
Vanderlei Silva, the middleweight champion, looking incredible again.
Pride is showing. Inside the no rules fight is the #1. And the shoot box is showing to the world that's the #1 right now inside the ring.
Hey, and he's right. They did good tonight.
It was an unbelievable show.
Indeed, from top to bottom, we saw a bit of everything.
And every time we were fighting here, I would appreciate if you guys could support us instead of going against us. Thank you, all you guys. You guys are the best crowd in the whole world. Obrigado. Thank you.
Thank you. I could say that too. Obrigado.
And we thank you, Renzo Gracie.
Thank you, guys. It was a pleasure to be here with you guys again.
It's too bad it was so short. Because I wanted you a little bit longer.
I could have more fun. I could say that that's the land where the baby cries and the mother cannot attend to. Yeah. But that was so fast that we didn't have time to throw up pills in there.
What did you think about Mario Sperry? What was that?
Unbelievable! What a rock! It was like throwing a brick.
What were your special highlights for this event? Of course, Rodrigo looked good in his
Rodrigo
matchup.
did an unbelievable fight.
What about Mario Sperry?
Mario Sperry was an unbelievable. He threw a hand that looked like a brick, and it landed right at the spot, knocked completely Batman out. This knockout was unbelievable.
What about Takanori Gomi, the Japanese fighter in this event?
Yeah, people don't realize, but Gomi is an extremely good fighter. That was an unbelievable fight.
Yeah.
And like that shows how good Shogun is.
Yep.
Like he was able to push the fight all the way through the knockout.
Okay.
So it was unbelievable.
You know, Renzo, the next time we're going to be on pay-per-view is April 25th. Of course, we begin what will be a 3 pay-per-view odyssey to find out who is the absolute best fighter on the planet. Total elimination 2004. 16 fighters are going to vie for that honor. The likes of Mirko Krokop, Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira, Fedor Emelianenko, There's going to be a sumo wrestler involved. There's going to be Don Fry, perhaps, Heath Herring, Yoshihiro Takayama.
Unbelievable card. Unbelievable.
What?
I wish I can be walking after my surgery to come on over to Japan and watch those fights live.
Who do you think?
Like, if I was the people at home, I would have missed for nothing because this is an unbelievable card.
Who do you think are going to be the final two?
I will let God...
Final four.
I will let God decide that. And I will be right here with you guys sitting and watching that, you know?
Listen, man, if you can come over with that leg,
that's the beauty. That's the beauty of our sport.
You got to sit right there.
Beautiful champion passing by us right now.
Vanderlei just walked by and say, wait a minute, Renzo, to use MMA term, that was a backdoor escape you just did on us by saying that was to leave it to God. Give us a final four. Come on, buddy.
Let me tell you here, man. Let God decide because I want to watch. That's the reality. You can't make predictions. You make predictions. You play lottery.
Okay.
You play lottery.
Once again, it's going to be April 25th on pay-per-view.
That's what is the beauty of our sport. You cannot know who will be the champion.
You're right. You're right
it's
about
like,
that.
It's unpredictable.
And it is going to be a very
I can tell you my favorites, but won't make no difference, you know?
One little mistake, man.
That's how it is.
And that's what makes it so beautiful, Pride.
And you regret for the rest of your life.
I know.
Well, we definitely don't regret having you join us here at
That
Ringside.
was a pleasure to be with you guys here.
And definitely don't regret the people at home joining us for what has been a tremendous event from top to bottom. It was Team Vanderlei emerging victorious in the best-of-3 series. 2 matches to 1. Mirko Krokop was a winner. What about Sean SHERK, the American wrestler?
That was an extremely strong fighter.
Yeah.
Unbelievable, very powerful.
His balance
unbelievable. Was like his opponent could not even move him.
In the guard, actually takedown right away.
Completely domination. Completely, yes.
We definitely look forward
Very
to having him back here at Pride Fighting Championships. Also, don't forget Shockwave 2003 now available at pridefc.com, the DVD. So make sure you go there and order it online. So again, for Renzo Gracie, for El Guapo, Boss Rutan, this is Mauro Ranallo saying so long from the Yokohama Arena. We hope you've enjoyed Pride Bushido 2. Sayonara.
All the best, guys. Sayonara.